Hello and welcome to this replay. This time I am looking at or playing the ChiRi Japanese tier 7 medium tank. I am on Siegfried line and I'm not platooned up. It's very much a tier 7 battle with 5 tier 7s, 6 tier 6s and then 4 tier 5s on either team. Very balanced, and neither team has a significant advantage. We have a slightly lighter setup with more mediums, and they have a slightly heavier setup with more heavies, but the TD is almost the same. But yeah, the ChiRi is an interesting tank because it has the 3-shot autoloader with a 1 second intra-drum reload, i.e. it takes 1 second between each shot, and the reload in between each clip is 8 seconds. So that this makes for some very it's like a baby's first autoloader. And one thing that's nice about it is that you have 3 shots to do damage, but the negative thing is that if you only have a small window of opportunity like I do here, you can only do 144 damage, compared to if you had a heavy tank where you could do 300 to 400 damage. Also, another thing about this tank, it is absolutely huge. I mean, you will see when I park it next to some friendly tanks at some point how big it is. Just compared to this K1S, I mean, look, I'm a medium tank and I'm bigger than him. I mean, but yeah, what can you do? And then the armor is nothing to write home about. You can never ever bounce in this tank unless you're very lucky and it's an auto bounce angle. And the camo is, because of the size, not particularly good. So it's not an easy tank to play, but it is a quite fun tank to play. I like it a lot because of this very unique gameplay with a 3-shot autoloader. It's fun to play, and since the World of Tanks is a game, it's all about having fun. But yeah, onto the game itself. We've taken a very hard setup into the town, and me poking here was not worth it at all because I lost half my health and I did 400 damage or so. But we have the eastern flank covered more or less, so now it is slowly turning into an assault mode, with us being in the city and the enemy being on the outskirts and slightly inside the city as well. And what I'm spotting here now is that we have nothing in the field, and the Hellcat and Jack Panther has been spotted going this way, so I'm assuming this 87 is gonna need some help, because if there's a Tiger here and he's not dying, well, he did there, but it took him a while to die, then that means that our 87 is very busy occupied. And to be honest, at the in-game I thought he was AFK until he shot that Tiger. In the ChiRi you are very much a support tank, so you need to stick with your team but still be able to deal out damage when it's needed, so it's a very fine line to walk. And here I sit and wait for the T-34-1 to pop out, and then Mr. 87 he takes him out, so I only have to focus on the 82 now. One thing that's important to know in the ChiRi and Japanese tanks in general is whether or not the enemy uses the derp or a non-derp gun, and this 82, luckily I just checked there, does not use the derp, so I can go in and shoot him. And here the 3-shot autoloader is very handy because I missed the first shot, but I had another shot 1 second after, and he was so low health I only needed one. And this is where the autoloader is slightly not bad, but just not good because the reload is so quick in between each shot you can't fully aim between shots if you want to hit accurately, so your effective intra-drum reload is significantly worsened. But that's only at 300-400 meters. Ideally you want to be as close as possible and then just smack people in the face. What I'm doing now is I'm retreating because I'm a Japanese tank, I have little to no health, I can't bounce, so I need to stick with my team so they hopefully can preoccupy the enemy and then I can sneak around them and shoot them in the rear and sides. So I decide to fall back. And here the autoloader is also quite handy because I bounced the second shot, but I had a follow-up shot ready immediately. I mean, if you have low health enemies up against a ChiRi, or if you are the ChiRi against low health enemies, it's very nice to have this autoloader because you have 3 quick shots to kill them off, and if one of them bounces you will still be able to kill them. And here again I'm thinking I could go head on, but it's a KV-1S so he can shave off most of my health and an SG-100 as well, so I could die very quickly here, so I decide to fall back. Again, I want my T-29 to help me. And with the KV-1 down there, he has 4 health and he's just sitting there. So it's not looking too good. I mean, we are only 1 full health T-29 and they are full health KV-1S, full health SG-100. And our M7 is low health and soon to die. KV-1 very low health. I'm half health. So I mean, at this point I was not too optimistic about our chances. And here I'm a bit unfortunate. At the SU-1, I backed into the SU-100 looking down this alleyway, so I actually got shot. So now the KV-1S can one-shot me. Luckily for me, the SU-100 does not have the 1-2. Well, I'm assuming it's the SU-100 shot me. It may have been the VK, because the SU-100 should have shaved more health off. And there the JP shot, so I go out and take him out, and I'm just not quick enough, so I take another hit. And I'm very lucky to survive here. I mean, 27 health. That was a very low roll from him, and I was lucky. But you need luck to have good games. So now what I'm doing now is I'm trying to flank around here because I know these guys will be moving down this middle road, so I'm trying to get shots in of these angles here on them, and hopefully some side shots, and if not I'll move all the way around and shoot them in the rear while this T-29 occupies them. And again down this alleyway I slow down just in case they're sitting there, which they aren't. And again, he aimed, nothing, good. And here we go. So the SU-100, oh, and he's looking at me. I reverse, so I have the VK between him, Mr. SU, and me. And also to just get out of harm's way. Something very game-winning here, I'll pause it quickly. The VK was spotted by the T-29, so now I know the VK is going down this side instead of this side, and that's a very important information. Because that means I can pre-aim for his location. I can clip him out if I'm quick enough and lucky enough. One shot, missed the second, he misses, and I kill him with my third. Again, this is where the autoloader comes in handy. And just as I kill the VK, the KV-1S dies to the C-29. So now it's just to kill the SU-100, and I'm not taking any chances because I'm one-shottable, so I want the T-29 to be here so we can go around together, because if the SU-100 shoots me, the T-29 can shoot him, and vice versa. And I'm looking, he is looking towards the SU-100. Fine, I can go out. And he's dead. And we won. And that was my ace tanker badge doing 3000 damage. So, I mean, it's a fun tank to play, the ChiRi. It's very demanding, because you have to have a team around you to be able to allow you to sneak around and shoot people in the rear and sides. But when you do that, it's a very fun tank to play. And I quite like it because of its quite, yeah, the peculiar gun with a 3-shot autoloader that allows you to have a rammer and everything. Very nice tank, and I'm actually enjoying it, even though a lot of people, they highly dislike the ChiRi. But yeah, thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you next time.